The real challenge begins after you get funded. Why does everyone talk about getting funded? The freedom, the payouts, the relief from financial pressure, that's the exciting part. But here's the part that most traders rarely consider. What happens after you get funded? Many traders assume funding is the final step to success, but the market shows a different reality. Funding is where the pressure increases, and it's where skill, mindset, and discipline begin to separate. Across different funding programs, the same pattern appears again and again. A trader performs well during the challenge, receives their first payout, and from that moment a new kind of pressure begins. The confidence that existed during the evaluation turns into caution. Execution slows down, the focus shifts from following the trading plan to simply trying to protect the account. And without structure, feedback, and performance review, many funded traders lose early gains within a short period of time. Many funding models are not designed to help traders stay comfortable and profitable. They are designed to keep challenges active. Revenue often comes from fees, resets, and retries, not from trader performance. According to FPFX Tech, out of 300,000 funded accounts, only about 7% ever receive a real payout. At some firms, that number falls below 1%. In simple terms, out of 1,000 funded traders, fewer than 70 receive a payout. After funding, most traders get no support, feedback, or guidance, and as pressure increases, the same plan that worked in the challenge begins to break down. Early success changes traders' psychology. A new risk appears, the risk of losing something valuable. Positions become smaller, winning trades are closed too early, and the trading plan gets abandoned. Not because it failed, but simply because fear replaced confidence. Even a strong system loses its edge when hesitation enters the process. In funded trading, psychological pressure often matters more than technical skill. Funding can appear like success, but it may not reflect true readiness. A trader who enters funding without a resilient mindset can feel defeated after the first drawdown. The damage isn't only financial, it affects confidence, discipline, and consistency. For long-term success, the funding industry needs a different structure with real support after the first payout, focus on skill and consistency, as well as continuous feedback and development beyond the challenge state. This approach creates sustainable growth and builds traders who can handle the market long after the evaluation ends. The real challenge starts after funding. At that stage, traders need skill, emotional control, and steady execution. It is not about passing more challenges, but rather about having a stronger system. In other words, forget getting more capital and start thinking about improving behavior. For traders aiming at long-term consistency instead of short-term challenge passes, now it is the time to build a structured personal trading system. So drop your questions about funding or trader development in the comments, because we will check them out. After all, the goal is simple: build long-term growth through structure and discipline.